It has been so long. I have missed it. So it's been a lot of thinking over the past few weeks of how to show up and what spaces to show up in, because I tried to commit to showing up everywhere and ended up showing up nowhere. We love it. Basically just a hi, my name's Grace and I prioritise and try to share a whole lifestyle of just slow living, being kind to yourself and slowing down. But in the process of me creating this content, I did the complete opposite and just ended up burning out, trying to show up everywhere. So I took a few weeks off, not of Instagram and TikTok, because I love Instagram and TikTok and I love everywhere else, but the short forms were okay because they didn't take, hours and hours. But here it is more intentional, but I kind of love that. That's what makes me love YouTube. And I think there's going to be a whole rebrand. I'm having a whole rebrand of my brain and just life and just how I want to show up. So, hello, my name is Grace, and my focus on this platform is to basically just influence you to be kind to yourself and slow down and know that you don't have to listen to hustle culture, and basically you can just live the life that you want to live. And I really want to show how accessible slow living can be and how it doesn't have to be living in the countryside in a cottage, and that's the dream for me. But yeah, I kind of want to make it accessible and just show that a slow living life doesn't have to be this whole big thing. It can literally just be a space where you prioritise your mental health. But along that, I'm also going to be bringing you along on my life as a self-employed girl who is building a little bit of this space. Well, basically, I help small businesses and personal brands to figure out their message and how they communicate that message to people who they're talking to. And I do that on social media. So lots of different spaces, lots of things being brought around. And I think this is the thing as well. I really want to show that you can live a slow living life and also have big goals and big dreams. And yeah, so let's get on with the day. It is currently Monday. It is 10 to 12 and I have just planned out the work that I need to do today. So I'm creating a file to send to clients who are creating their own content, and I am then creating the content for the clients this week. So basically underneath the business is like social media managing, help people to run the socials, but in a very authentic way, in a way that is spreading a positive message. So we're going to get on with that. And I think I'm going to go home for lunch. This is my office, but it's set up at my mum's house, so it kind of feels like we're going to work. Yeah, lots is happening, lots going on. I just want to show up here again. I want to create a plan and a sort of routine where I edit on this day and I post on this day and I film this. Like, I really want to get into a routine where Saturday, I haven't got a YouTube video for tomorrow. That actually shifts to, oh, that'll be nice for the YouTube this week. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love YouTube, but it always ends up the thing that I procrastinate, and I don't know why. I just find it a little bit scary. But it's fine. Right, I'm going to get on with this content, and I have just finished all client posts to go out for the week. So they're done. I've done that this morning. That was what I wanted to get done this morning, so I'm very, very glad. So now I'm going to go home and I'm going to get some lunch. I should have brought my lunch to here, but I forgot. But it's going to be quite nice to sort of break up the day, because now I know that this afternoon I have literally wrote on, oh, it's not on there. I have literally wrote on the paper, this afternoon we're focusing on gracewlifestyle and Oscar's creative content. So I'm literally just clearing out the cupboards in my room because I've not done a proper sort out yet, and I think it'll really just help. Today my brain is feeling a little bit all over the place. Let's stand one here. So we are cleaning the room and throwing away things that I don't use, and we'll see how it goes. I'm feeling in the mood to declutter now, so I'm very excited about that. I have got like so many notebooks that I just do not need that many. I don't know what to do with them. Maybe I'll keep them, I don't know. But we're going to sort through some stuff.
Right, I've been inside editing all evening, so I...
3:10. I'm going to work until like 4:30 maybe. Surrey? Oh no, I won't actually. Never mind. I was going to act on impulse, but then I realised that I've asked for it for my birthday. It's my birthday next week, everybody. Well, I was just going to talk to you about getting a toothbrush, but not anymore, so that kind of ruined that. I'm going to start and write things for my new series. I do need to... Oh, that's cute! Oh, that is not... Some random keys. Anybody lost the keys? I am going to start a new jar series, which is very fun because obviously my account grew from a jar series. But this time it's going to be more positive vibes. Last time it was fear foods, and obviously that was positive because it was me. It's what like really helped me to overcome a lot of the fears that I had with my eating disorder. But I'm going to do a screen-free solo side quests jar. So I'm going to pick maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, I don't really know, a side quest, little hobby out of this jar, and it's going to be something that you can do off your screen, on your own, basically just a little side quest. So I'm going to start and write things in here. But I don't know how often to do it because I'm like, I don't want to do a different hobby every week because that's just unsustainable. But do I do it every other week? Potential. I'm feeling like every other week is a good amount, because then, yeah, I don't really know. It'd be something to figure out. Oh, it could be little things. I feel like we start with every other week and then go to maybe every week. I don't really know, but I'm going to write the jar now for that. So I'm going to press play on YouTube and then write my things for my jar.
Beads recently in soft string green, and bracelets with them and necklaces with them. Kindle that I got. Again, you'll see all of these things in action in my next vlog.
I have wrote quite a few, but not too many, just so that it doesn't feel overwhelming in there. And I'm gonna plan in now when I'm gonna film the first video, not today because I want it to be nice and cozy, and this is not a nice and cozy setup. I actually need to find a new filming spot. I can feel my brain getting a little bit tired now, so I am going to call it a day. So I wrote down content that I need to capture. But to be fair, I only need to do cozy things in, well, tonight I'm filming cozy things in the office and a cozy evening in summer, which I've got planned. But I'm gonna film just putting away the desk, and then let's go. Hi. Has he put this? So I was. Oops! You zoomed into my face. You're gonna stand. Let's stand you over here. Right on my camera, and it said that it put the smooth filter on my face. Why? Why does it do that automatic? So I turned it straight off because I don't really care if my face has got some spots, you know. It's pretty normal. Why do tools do that today? Anyway, that is the end of the vlog. I don't know how much I filmed. I don't know. I might end up having to film a little bit more after this. I don't know how much I've filmed and if it's enough. But it has been so good being back. And it's currently 4 o'clock and I'm just doing some work. I'm gonna get these done for today. And yeah, I hope you're doing well. I'm very proud of you. And I will see you next week for another vlog. And I can't wait to be, I know I say this every time that I'm going to be back on here, but I actually have taken things out off my plate that weren't serving me, so that now I've got time to put the energy into things that I love, aka being on here. So yeah, I will see you next week. Goodbye.